guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello and welcome. I'm Taylor. I share these What's for Dinner videos every week to hopefully give you guys some dinner inspiration. This week's What's for Dinner is a collab with Carol from The Simple Mama. She's a working mom of 3 and she shares What's for Dinners every week as well. So make sure you go over and check her out and let her know that I sent you. Now let's get into this week's dinners. Okay, so it is Friday and tonight for dinner we are having pork fried rice. I'm using the pork. If you saw last week's video, I cooked the pork tenderloin on the grill, and then we had that for dinner one night, and then tonight we're taking the leftovers and having pork fried rice, like I said. And to go with that, since we don't like vegetables in our fried rice, I'm making this like Asian seasoned broccoli and carrots that you roast in the oven. So I have a whole bag of carrots. I'm just going to spread them over here on my sheet pan, and then we're going to mix together a sauce. I will leave the recipe down below that I'm kind of referencing. I'm not following it exactly or using exact measurements. I'm just going to kind of wing it. It's from Damn Delicious, and it will be linked down below. But I'm just going to mix the stuff for the sauce together in here and then drizzle some of that over the carrots. Bake the carrots on 425 for 25 minutes till they're a little bit done, and then we'll add the broccoli on there and cook that for a little bit longer until it's done. And then I'll make my fried rice, which you guys have seen me make before. So I just use this seasoning packet and follow the directions, and I find this at Kroger. Okay, well, the carrots were a fail. I didn't even get to add the broccoli on because, like, the sauce is, like, burned. It, like what? It's just, it's just ruined. So maybe I won't leave that link down below. I mean, I didn't measure the ingredients out, but I used all the same ingredients. I don't know. This is a fail. I guess we're just eating rice for dinner. Okay, so I tried to include some veggies, but it didn't work out. So we will just have our fried rice, our pork fried rice. It has egg in it as well. And that will be dinner for Friday. Hey guys, it is Saturday, and tonight for dinner we are having Mississippi pot roast. If you've been here for a while, you've seen me talk about it. You guys have probably seen most people talk about this. But this week I actually added carrots to it. Carol over at The Simple Mama had this with carrots a week or so ago, and I saw it and I was like, oh, that's a good idea. And Andy heard me talking about it and he was like, oh, that does sound like a good idea. You should do that. So that's what I did tonight. Just made it the regular way and added carrots. And we are actually just having it with bread tonight. Andy's not here, but I feel like when he gets home, he's going to be like, what? Where's the rice? So I'll probably make some instant rice for him when he gets here. But because we just had rice last night, I didn't really want rice. So we're just having it like this. The pot roast, some bread, and carrots. And that is dinner for Saturday. It is Sunday, and tonight for dinner I'm kind of making up a little sheet pan meal. I have a bunch of chicken thighs. These are boneless, skinless chicken thighs that I have been marinating in this Olive Garden dressing. So I'm going to put those on this pan, and I've got my oven set at 400. And I'm going to start off with the chicken on the pan and some potatoes. I'm going to cut these up into like 1-inch pieces so that they'll cook pretty fast. And I'm just going to season the potatoes with some salt and pepper and garlic powder and a little bit of olive oil. And then I'm going to put that in the oven for probably about 20 minutes. And then for the last 10 to 15, I will add in some broccoli and some grape tomatoes. Okay, so my pan is actually already full. I cut up way too many potatoes and I have a bunch of chicken thighs. So I don't think I'm gonna add any broccoli or tomatoes. I think I'm just gonna cook this as is and then make a can of green beans to go on the side. Okay, and here is dinner. I just cooked up those green beans with some chicken bouillon and 21 seasoning salute from Trader Joe's, some black pepper, and a little bit of butter. And then we've got the potatoes and the chicken and a little bit of bread with butter. And here are the kids' plates. Here's what that looked like done. And that is what's for dinner for Sunday. It's Monday, and tonight for dinner we are having taco spaghetti. If you've been here for a while, you have seen this many times. We love this. I have a whole recipe video on it that I did back in like February 2018, I think. And I've been making this a couple months before that. So we've been loving this for a really long time. Everyone who has tried it loves it. It is super filling, so this is going to be all that we're eating for dinner tonight. And as you can see, I made a mess. Usually I make it in a 9x13. I thought my new Pioneer Woman casserole dish was big enough. I was clearly wrong because it bubbled over the edge and made a mess of this and in my oven. So that's going to be fun to clean. But yeah, that's our super yummy dinner. I will have it linked down in the description box and up in the cards. This night is Wednesday, and for dinner I am making a recipe from Jess and the boys called cheesy marinara meatball bread. So to start off, I'm making some meatballs. To 1 pound of ground beef, I added salt, pepper, garlic, panko breadcrumbs, and 1 egg. Then I balled those up and cooked them till they were done. Next, I spread out my dough. I cut 1 piece of dough for each meatball. I should be using pizza dough, but I forgot, so I'm just using some crescent roll dough that I had already. I'm topping each piece of dough with pizza sauce and mozzarella cheese. Once the meatballs are done, I'm placing 1 on each piece of dough and then wrapping them up inside the dough. I place them in my greased baking dish and topped with some melted butter mixed with garlic and parsley. I baked these at 375 degrees for 30 minutes. Okay, here is the meatball things done. I've got some pizza sauce on the side to dip it in, and I just made some green beans to go with it. I would not recommend using crescent rolls like I did. I would definitely recommend you make it the way Justice family made it with the pizza dough, because I feel like this took longer to cook and it's still a little soft. Not quite as crispy as I think it should be. I don't know. I think it'll still taste good. But yeah, that is dinner for Wednesday. Hey guys, it's Thursday, the last night of what's for dinner for this week, and I am going to be making this like pizza chicken. I've had it pinned on Pinterest for like months now. I think Amanda over at Hot Mess Mom made something similar a couple weeks ago, and it reminded me that I had it pinned on Pinterest. So I just kind of looked at the recipe before I came in the kitchen, and basically I'm going to take these 2 chicken breasts, I'm going to cut them in half, like lengthwise so that they're thinner. And then I'm going to put those in this baking dish and sprinkle them with Italian seasoning, garlic powder, and probably some salt and pepper. Then I'm going to pour over this jar of pizza sauce, top that with some mozzarella, and then cover it with pepperoni and bake it for like 25 minutes on 400 degrees. Okay, here's the pizza chicken out of the oven. I originally planned, like on my meal plan, to have this with like salad because it's supposed to be like a low carb dinner. But as you can see, we're having noodles because tonight is the last night of the meal plan, real life. Tomorrow we go grocery shopping. Our lettuce went bad, / we ate most of it, but the last of it went bad. So we're like running low on produce and stuff. So this is what we had to go with it because I didn't want green beans again because I feel like we've eaten green beans a lot this week. So we're just gonna have some noodles, and with these noodles, I cooked them over here with, like once they were done, I added in some butter, salt, pepper, and Parmesan cheese, and that was it. They taste delicious. So does the pizza chicken. It tastes delicious. I would definitely recommend this. Hopefully the kids like it. That is our dinner for Thursday, and that wraps up another week of What's for Dinner. Make sure you go over and check out Carol's channel, The Simple Mama, and let her know that I sent you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye!